That's cool on the beat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Ada Elizabeth, and today I'm bringing you guys this Makeup by Ariel slash Nikita Dragun slash Desi Perkins kind of makeup. I recently saw this photo that Makeup by Ariel did on Nikita, and then I went back to like his old stuff and I was just like scrolling through his Instagram. I'll post like some pictures here of like this half cut crease kind of extended or like more defined eyelid kind of thing. And I think he does this for hooded eyes because I have really hooded eyes. And when I tried this out, let me just tell you, this is my new everyday makeup. Like this exact eyeshadow, I'm gonna be doing it every day. I'm gonna wake up that extra 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, that extra hour to get this makeup. Like I fell in love. So I started by priming my lids with the Louise base, and then here I'm just going into the Charles palette, and I'm taking like a soft brown shade just to kind of prep my lids for what's next to come and all the brown shadows I'm going to use. Next, I went into this Juvias Place palette. I'll put the link to all the products down below, and I took like a softer brown and started directing this in the outer corners of my eye just to kind of, because I didn't know how to do this look, so I was just like looking at the photo and then placing shadows. So after I looked at the photo, I saw that I needed a little bit more throughout my whole lid because it's like a whole lid look. So I went in and I just kind of feathered that color everywhere. Then I went in with a darker brown, and I'm mostly going to be working with browns. I feel like if you want to give this look a little bit more warmth, you can work with like some reds and pinks or whatever. But for me, I wanted something really natural. So I went in with a darker brown, and then I put this all over my crease everywhere. And then I took a softer brush, the same color I used to put the light brown, and just blend and flesh those colors out together to get that nice gradient. So here I took a shade that's like, I guess you could say 2 shades darker than the color in my crease. And then I'm just putting this in the outer corner because if you look in the picture, which I'll put up on the screen again, you can see like in the outer corners of her eye, it's really, really dark and really like, it just gives that illusion of really thick lids. And then I went on to the inner corner and I saw also in the photo, she kind of had like this, like a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it, but like a shadow under the tip of her brow. So I added the same color I used like on my brow bone. I put that same color on the inner corner of my eye. So unfortunately, my camera cut out here, and I lost all the footage of me doing the cut crease. But I just kind of went, used a flat brush, flat tip, and then I just kind of cut my lid and then gave myself a nice half cut crease, but it has like a really weird shape. But this weird shape will vanish very soon. It just looks really, really bad right now. I took the same deep brown color and just kind of blended the outer corner of my eye, and then I took that same color, that like the more visible light or like middle-ish brown that's in on my brow bone again. I put that in between the lid color, which is gonna be my under eye setting powder, and in between the really dark color. So the key is whatever you're gonna use to set your under eye is what you're gonna use to set the lid color. Because in the same photo, which I'll put on the screen again, as you can see, her lid kind of just blends into her under eye. So that was what I was trying to mimic. And that's why I did the cut the way I did, because I knew when I put the under eye, which you'll see in a little bit, it would just kind of flush all nice and look like, oh, where does it start? Where does it end? Like, oh my gosh, she's giving us so much face. So for the liner, I messed it up really bad, but I just went in and I gave myself a nice simple wing. You don't have to do a wing. I don't know if she has a wing. It might be her lashes, but I just went in, gave myself a nice little wing, and really, I tried to my best to make it thin, because sometimes when I do cut creases, I make it really thick. So these are the lashes I'm using. They're from my Lash Tech. I'm gonna link them down below. They're amazing. I forget the name of them, but they'll be linked in the description box. Then I went in with my Fenty foundation, put that all over my face. I was bumping Beyonce and just kind of blending all of that out. So, Makeup by Ariel and Nikita Dragun, Kylie's makeup, Kim's makeup, Desi's makeup, they have this thing where the inner corner is really light. So I wanted to mimic that. So I took a really light concealer. I'll link it down below. I don't remember the name. I think it's an industry thing because I be seeing all of them with like popping inner corners and I'm just shook all the time. So, and it's not overpowering. It's like really subtle. So that's what I was trying to mimic. I put a little line down my nose and my forehead. The nose one I'm not going to really follow. I just did it there to be a little bit of beauty girl kind of thing. Then I took my everyday concealer. This is what I use every day. It's just the Fenty concealer. I don't remember the color. I'll link it down below as well. Just so it's not like overpoweringly light under my eyes. And I'm just buffing that out with a buffing brush. So with the buffing part, I was really precise because I wanted to really smooth it and keep it in that area and try and elongate my face because my face is a little bit chubby. So I was trying to just make it look more snatched and pulled back. That's another thing I've noticed with the that kind of industry, like the really glam girls like Nikita, Kylie, and Kim. They have it's almost like you can see their face structure, but then the makeup's just there like an overshadowing kind of shadow over top. It's hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I mean. And then I took the same brush I used to apply my foundation. I do this all the time, and then I'm just kind of blending everything all together. So this is the same color. Told you to remember that. Same color I put on my lid, I'm putting under my eyes. It's just a face powder from Black Opal, and I'm just blending that in and matching my lid color to my under eye color. I recommend all of you to try this. If you try this look, match your lid color to your under eye color and thank me later, okay? Because Nikita, you're onto something, sis. Ariel, Mario, you're onto something. Desi, because I know Desi be doing this too. Y'all onto something, okay? I've never loved an eye look this much. So all of them have really snatched nose contour. I usually do not contour my nose ever, but for the sake of this video and the look I was trying to recreate, I just took a little bit of bronzer and contoured my nose a little. Then I just blended that line on my inner corner out a little more. And then that was the same Juvias Place color I used on my eyelids. Took one of the colors from there and used it to contour and give myself a little bit more warmth. Snatched cheeks like Nikita has and tends to have with her makeup. So I opted for a very peachy blush, same color I kind of saw Nikita use that, and I did not use any highlighter. This is a very matte look, so no highlighter required for this look. Then I went under my eyes with black eyeshadow from that same Juvia's Place palette and just packed some black shadow under my eyes. Again, I'm trying to mimic the same photo, and it looks like in the photo she had some black under eye, so I did the same. So next I went in with some gloss, again recreating the photo. She had a really gorgeous lip plumping kind of gloss thing going on, so I was trying to recreate that. This is my everyday gloss. It's kind of like a peachy nude. So I put that on the inner corner, or just all over my lips, and now I'm just lining it with a brown lipstick. The brown lipstick kind of has the same undertone as the main lip color that I'm using. Same kind of peachy vibes, but with a brown kind of twist. And I'm overlining just a little tiny bit to give myself that plump lip kind of thing. Feeling myself, okay. I was surprised how well it turned out. Then went on with some Morphe setting spray. And this is the finished look. Very Kardashian vibey, Nikita Dragun, okay, Kim, what? Okay, yeah, I was really into it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos like these. I'm really excited to be back and bring you guys lots of different creative content. So please stay tuned for more videos to come. Bye!